Tatana. 1-0 to Orlando Pirates. The boys, beautiful performance. On to the next one.
Yeah. To be quite honest with you, bruh, even though I favor or rather support Orlando Pirates, it was not like a beautiful performance, you know. But either way, it's a performance that required us to win, you know. So we need to accept one thing. There can be games like against TS Galaxy where we'll have, beautiful, dominating kind of like football that will win us the result. So we look beautiful, or rather, we playing well when we have the ball off the ball, and then there's these kind of games where we just have to know how to grind the results. And like, to be quite honest, I like Orlando Pirates for that. This current Orlando Pirates, because I think if you don't concede, it then puts you, or rather, you on a better vantage position to be able to win the games. And again today, it was one of those kind of performances that needed us to do the smash and grab. I think it is a smash and grab. What the goal was scored in the 86th, 87th minute as well. So kudos to the boys. And for me, when I was like from outside, I would say like it was not like the coach, a fault, but also the boys themselves, because like Rele ball most of us, and the coach will coach you like this, but like when you go to the game, no man, you know what? The opponents, they're not coming at us. So how we wanted to play, maybe in transition, in terms of half spaces, in terms of breaking the windows, it's not working for us. Why is that? Because you have a Baliti who's like, not pushing up. The right back, I just don't know who, and Makele, and I think it was Sanoka as well. Didn't check the Siwelele, lineup. They literally, like at the back, there's nothing that is really happening. But then, as players, while we're on the field, Abdeslam Ouaddou can do so much, but I really go feeling I span riding. Kupa now, don't try to run into the space. It can go polong. Adlaling the 1-2. There was Appollis moment. He tucked inside, inverted, bamodlala ball, just a bit. So they played him the ball first touch, Abulaya to 1-2, then he got the free kick. You understand? He's a winger, but he was not outward. He inverted in, so he can be able to win us those kind of free kicks as well. So that's why even the boys themselves, the coach can coach you, but like when you see the complexion of the game, like today, first half, Nemtanjera was trying to pushing more in the advanced spaces. There's nothing wrong with that, but as I say to you, you read the game, because Nduli, he find himself in the last third of the opponent. A loser ball, and Sihle Nduli kimang kiena o protectang Bogazi and Seema most of the time. So if you find him there, then Aluza Polo, who's going to protect, the center backs as well, So Nemtanjera, I feel like that's what he did second half when they brought in Mariko. He was now collecting more of the balls. And like now you were thinking, no man, this game needed Tito. A Tito can play in half spaces. A Tito, why about Apollo? Come out, you understand? Because we are not dominated. Like literally, we're not dominated. They were counting on Nekovic. Nekovic, there was a free kick that they got first half. By Dala free kick, Nekovic won the ball. I hate her, but that ball didn't result into an on target. Then there was another ball that he got, Nekovic, where he's trying to hold Alupe. This is first half. Alupe, Sipho, Chaine as well, But they were not kind of like a team that was a threat to us. Even when, like, I don't want to lie, bro. Even when you look at the teams, when they want to play transition, Seema has speed, Mbokazi has speed. I said it the last time. Hoto has speed, Libito. So how are you going to catch us on a transition, But as I was just trying to say that, like when you say it was a beautiful performance, I tend to disagree. But we take the result. We show that we are a team that needed it more. But again, it is the responsibility of the players. You can tell, no man, you know what? These guys, they're not coming at us. And the way we're playing, we're rushing the balls. The transition plays that they were getting most of the time, it was because we were trying to cross the ball, second ball iwela ko gape Moralo Magaman, then utlo release Potsane or Sihle, and that's how they try to create their chances. But if then we recycled the ball, frustrate them, calm, you understand, calm, let's be composed. They will come, they'll give in, we'll get those half spaces. Appollis definitely at other times he will try to make that opportunity. Our golden boy, President Amatu came. We love him so much, but we need to accept game which is like today. Literally didn't give us nothing.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, literally didn't give us nothing. Sometimes when you say that, people tend to think that you're saying he is a bad player. He is not a bad player. The game aditwani. Like even in life, there's exactly amalanga wafani. Like in life, there's seasons. We're not going to spring. We go to summer. You understand? So even exactly. So even today, it was not his game. I think we can give Seema kudos that he studied us and he did kind of like anticipate that this is the kind of lineup that will come. We can give it to Abdeslam Ouaddou in comparison to Jose Rivero last season, where like you give I'll use Abdeslam Ouaddou's weights that impact players, because to be honest, I thought like maybe today we'll see either Sesane and Ndaba or Sibisi because he started the other game. You're going to see Sihle and Nduli being rested and see Sebelebele because we still have that kind of depth, We still have that kind of depth. And, there's a young boy, Bamukracho Tuleng, I think is Lutuli or Nduli. I just don't know that young man. He is a striker. So, Lutuli, so I thought like maybe those kind of, not too much changes, not wholesome changes, but those kind of changes, and specifically, if you can hear me, I'm talking about the spinal, right? So the spinal is important, but I thought those kind of players would be brought today. But we move to the next one. Mbogazim, a brilliant goal. Wins the ball aerially, push it once, push it twice. So the team that we're playing up against, literally these kind of games, this is where we prefer to have Mabasa, because we know that Abala di polo, boxing, Mabasa, he doesn't like a penalty retorting where Makgopa trapped.
Yes.
Mabasa would have like I sharply same time, So, but then again, Bogazi won the ball. The guys were there, took a shot, and I think he tried this couple of times, and it is not a fluke. I just like Hugo Pro said. It is his last season in the country. He just needs to go.
You must give us the league first.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, one thing that hurts me is that this is like literally I didn't know until I saw the stat that this is the cup that we only won once, and it was once with one of the double trebles as well as the Telkom knockout. So if we
Black Label.
No, remember Black Label, it was called Telkom Knockout.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we've won it once as Telkom, as one of the double treble, because Kaizer Chiefs defeated us. Yeah, on that one, Ngobo, sorry. The striker, FNB, I was there, damn, 3-1. Then the next season we won it, right? But then I think that as we have passed this hurdle right now, we're going to win this cup. My only issue, and not maybe also an issue, is that most of our players, they've been selected for the national team, so they don't. Yeah, but also sometimes you need our players to rest, Yeah, but again, in closing, I'll just say man of the match. I'll just give it to Bogazi. He did phenomenally well. Congratulations to Sipho's Chaine. We got the 8th clean sheet as well. So Orlando Pirates, in terms of the I think Hugo Bros also didn't want to be critiqued or criticized. Let's say criticized, not critiqued, because with Mbogaz and Seema, how they're playing, it's easy for you to select Seema, brother. Let's be honest. It's what he did. What's his name? Mutobi Mvala and Kekana. It's easy for you to select those kind of players. But the boys, they've shown character. Not a beautiful game, as he said, but a smash and grab works for us. And I think like teams like Siwelele, they shouldn't play like this, because it's really boring, and you literally showing respect to Orlando Pirates. Go at them. You don't know. go at them.
Hit them hard.
No, I hear you. And then we saw some of the fans booing evidence Makgopa when he was subbed off. Thoughts on that?
Nah, man, I think I was at the center line. We wanted to beat some of them as well because one thing you should know is that every Orlando Pirates player that is donning the black and white jersey, he is our player. We are as I said the other time as well, we know the strength of Makgopa and everything. It's something maybe himself he can be able to improve on in terms of shooting and positioning and all of those kind of things, but he remains our player. So this again, the supporters that boo our players this time around, I did experience it because we're at the center line with Muremi. I didn't hear it from the center line, I don't want to lie to you, but those kind of supporters, if you feel like this player is not the kind of player that you want at Orlando Pirates, it's okay. Sit at home, pay DSTV, watch the game, because these are our players. We've been with them through and through. It is frustrating. I don't want to lie. All of us, yes, we are frustrated and everything, but at the same time, this is a kind of player that come a game that favors him. You'll be like, yo, Makgopa on Twimbu. Makgopa, we love him. He is our player. I'm one of his, supporters, through and through. I cannot be able to overlook his work rate. Despite that, of course, he needs to score. I think, like Kola said the other time, yes, you want to look numbers and everything. Look at Giroud, how he helped France to win the 2018 World Cup. He was pivotal in terms of like the aerial balls that were played. You hold up the play, make sure Mbappe, Ndembele, they can be able to come and play. Look at him as well. He makes sure that when the ball comes, he's improved tremendously. His first touch allows Appollis, his movement allows Mofokeng to be able to expose those kind of spaces that, of course, he leaves. Yes, there could be, question marks, as I said. Those are those are aspects of improvement. But those kind of people, as I said, sorry to have elongated my response. Those kind of supporters, you are more than welcome to stream the Orlando Pirates game in terms of piracy. You're welcome to pay your DSTV and watch it. We still love you, but just know that when you come through, you need to be able to understand that every player, a Mariko, if he comes, he is our player. A Sibisi, if he comes, he is our player. Bandi Leshandu, if he comes, he is our player. Ndaba, the left back, he is our player. So even if he misses or you can't, he is our player because there is more games that he has done well. And you won't comment about it. You will say, but there is more games that he has given us more positive outcomes compared to what you're crying about, based off one game. It happens, my brother. It happens.
No, last question, Tatana. We were talking off camera. I want to put you on the spot. I know Makgopa is your favorite player.
He's one of my favorite players.
Yeah, you said to me, man, that's a poor penalty. Thoughts on the penalty?
Man, I just feel like the penalty, he leaned back a little bit. It was a poor penalty, but again, it doesn't necessarily mean that he's a bad player. Yeah. It does happen to a whole lot of people. And as I said to you off camera, that so they give him the responsibility to boost his confidence. The more he scores the penalties, the more he scores the goals. Convert these penalties into goals. Definitely, even in open play, he'll be able to convert. We've seen him do that as well. As I said to you in the previous statement, yes, it might have been a bad penalty that he took. It doesn't make him a bad player. Best players in the world, they miss the penalties as well, So, from my perspective, I was like, hey, damn, if that was converted, Siwelele, in terms of how they approaching the game, it would have changed. And believe you me, we would have walloped them. We would have walloped them. We would have feasted today. But they stuck to what they stuck to, and their gameplay worked until Mbogazi struck that goal. As Mike Tyson would say, everybody has whatever to say until you punch them in the mouth.
Thanks, Tatana. Bopa.